Hey there guys, happy Wednesday. Hope everyone is doing well. We are going to make clay in the bezel set today with the stripes. I had shown them yesterday on the Happy Place group, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So I've shown how to do stripes before with clay, and I'm sure you guys have seen stripes in clay. But I did find a better way that I'm going to show you today, that it just turns out better. So that's what we're going to do. So I have conditioned and rolled out these 7 colors, and they're sitting here in a little line. I'm going to use a little bit less of this blue. I don't want it to be too blue heavy. So it doesn't matter what order you put them in when they're sitting here, because we're going to cut them up. So just kind of line them up like this, and then we're going to cut them up into tiny pieces. Doesn't have to be even or anything like that. But this is what we're doing. I'll just chop them up. And then we're going to mix them up. So that they're very mixed up and not clumped together like that was. And then we're going to make it into a little log. Roll it out. And then we're going to twist this up. So I have a couple of metallics in here. I need to roll this better. I wanted a little bit more black, but it doesn't seem to want to pop out, so we'll do with what we have. So you want to twist it up to get these striations of color. You kind of never know what you're going to get when you do this, but you're just kind of twisting and then pushing in at the same time. Twisting. There we go. So just kind of find an area that you think you're going to like how it looks. And then we're going to press this down. And then I'm going to roll this in the pasta machine on a 2, and I'm going to roll it this way. I'm going to roll with the lines that way. So it's like this. Okay, and then figure out which side you think you like better, and then fold it so that the side that you like is on the outside. And then we're going to roll it again with the way the lines go. I'm going to do this way. Roll it with the lines. And I think I'll do it one more time. Okay, so I like how that looks. So this is how that looks, and you can do it a few more times, but I like the color patterns here, so I'm gonna leave it like this. Once you have it to where you like it, you're going to, this is not very deep, your bezel thing, unless you somehow found some really deep ones. This one is not very deep. So I'm going to roll it out onto a 3. Again, with the way the lines go. And then I'm going to roll it onto a 4 with the lines. And I think I'm good there. I'm going to leave it like that. It's still going to not fit completely inside of there, but it will be good enough. So next thing I'm going to do is take the glass cabochon that fits inside of this bezel, and I'm going to lay it where I want it. Now I like the lines to be horizontal as I'm wearing it, but you could do it vertically. You could do it so that they're like that, like diagonal, whichever way you'd like. But I'm going to do it this way. And I want to see how far up I'm going to go. I think I'll go right there. I like that area. So that's how it's going to look when it's inside of here. Now, you want to cut this as close. You can kind of press this on here so it doesn't move. But you want to, I tend to cut a little bit at an angle so that you really are getting down in there. Make sure you cut all the way around it. And then we're going to pick this up and then kind of smush these corners in a little bit. Now remember, this is really thin, the clay is, so be super careful when you're taking it off this backing. So we're just going to lightly peel that off because you don't want to distort it and stretch it or anything like that. So there. So that's going to be the piece that I'm going to bake. I'll fix it as it's sitting on the tile in there, but that's how it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and bake this. I'm only going to bake it 275 for about 20 minutes or so because it's so thin. So I'll bake this and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. And this has been baked. It's still going to be flimsy because it's very thin, but I mean, I could bend it all the way, but I'm not going to. So anyway, the first thing we want to do is check to make sure that it fits properly in our little bezel, and it does. It's pretty much perfect in there, as you can see. And then also decide which way you want it. So I think I'm going to do it that way. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. So I'm going to glue it in, and the rest of this is just how I do everything else that I bezel set. So I'm going to take my B7000 and just kind of line it in there. The glue in there. This stuff works pretty quick, so you do have to be a little bit quick with it. And then just place it in there. Press it down. The edges, as you can see all along here, you can see the silver behind, but once you put the bezel on, or the cabochon on, it'll be fine. Like I said, this is not all the way deep in there, but there is enough of a lip that it'll be okay. I did make some where the cabochon is literally just sitting on top, and it works fine also. So take your diamond glaze. And very thin layer. You do not need much of the diamond glaze. I mean, it is the thinnest of the thin layers that you put on here, and it works just fine. And then just plop this right on. I usually keep this like this and then put this on top. And then press it on so that it gets all the way through there. And then I have the little clips that I use. All of this stuff is on my Amazon store, which will be in the description. And then literally just leave that for about 15 minutes. Take the clips off, throw a chain on, and you're all set. It's really easy. They look super nice. You'll see the finish here. I can show you now, but that's how that looks. I just keep the clamps on for 15 minutes just to be sure that it's how I want it. So anyway, give it a try. The link to the Happy Place Studio Facebook group will be on there also, so join that because we have a nice, fun, positive time on there. If you feel like hitting the thanks button, you can do that also. I hope you guys have a great day, and you might see me tomorrow, might not. We'll leave it as a surprise. Have a great day, guys. Bye.